You're listening to Carmen Hub Radio. Hi, everyone. Today's talk is about Mediterranean cuisine benefits. Let's dive in. The Mediterranean diet, rooted in the traditional eating patterns of countries around the Mediterranean Sea, has gained widespread recognition for its numerous health advantages. Benefits of following the Mediterranean diet. Heart health. Studies show that the Mediterranean diet helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels, enhances the body's ability to absorb blood sugar, cools off damaging inflammation, and helps arteries stay flexible and resist plaque buildups. It is associated with a significantly reduced risk of cardiovascular diseases like heart attack and stroke. Weight management, emphasizing whole, unprocessed foods and healthy fats while limiting processed items and added sugar. This diet promotes satiety and can help with weight loss and maintenance, according to the Today Show. Reduced risk of chronic diseases. It has been linked to a lower risk of type 2 diabetes, certain cancers, including colorectal, breast, stomach, and lung cancer, according to the National Foundation for Cancer Research and Metabolic Syndrome. Brain and mental health. The diet's richness in antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats supports cognitive function and may help slow down brain function decline associated with aging. Studies indicate a potential link between following the Mediterranean diet and a lower risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. It may also contribute to better mood and mental well-being. Improved sleep quality. Research indicates a link between the Mediterranean diet and better sleep quality, improved sleep efficiency, and a shorter time to fall asleep. Enhanced longevity. This dietary pattern is associated with increased lifespan and reduced risk of premature death, according to the Harvard Health blog. Key components contributing to the benefits. The Mediterranean diet's benefits stem from its emphasis on plenty of plant-based foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds form the foundation of the diet, providing fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Healthy fats. Extra virgin olive oil is the primary fat source, alongside nuts, seeds, and fatty fish, rich in omega-3s, which contribute to healthy cholesterol levels, brain health, and reduced inflammation. Lean protein sources. Fish is preferred over red meat, and poultry, eggs, and low-fat dairy are consumed in moderation. Herbs and spices. Flavoring food with a variety of herbs and spices reduces the need for salt. Limited processed foods and added sugars. Minimizing these unhealthy elements helps maintain stable blood sugar levels, reduces the risk of obesity, and promotes heart health. In conclusion, the Mediterranean diet is a delicious and sustainable eating pattern with well-researched health benefits, including support for heart and brain health, aid in weight management, and a reduction in the risk of numerous chronic diseases. What are some typical Mediterranean meals? Based on the principles of the Mediterranean diet, here are some typical Mediterranean meals for each time of day. Breakfast. Mediterranean breakfasts tend to be savory and lighter than traditional Western breakfasts. Greek yogurt with fruit and nuts, a classic choice for its protein and calcium, often sweetened with honey and topped with fruits like berries or figs, and nuts like walnuts or almonds. Savory toasts, whole grain bread topped with avocado, tomato, feta, or even tahini and pine nuts. Eggs and vegetables. Omelets or scrambled eggs with ingredients like spinach, feta, tomatoes, peppers, and mushrooms cooked in olive oil. Shakshuka, a vibrant Middle Eastern and North African dish of eggs poached in a flavorful tomato and pepper sauce, often spiced with cumin and paprika. Oatmeal turned overnight oats. Whole grain oatmeal topped with berries, seeds, nuts, or honey, prepared with milk, dairy, or unsweetened plant-based. Lunch in the Mediterranean can be the largest meal of the day in some regions, but it's often a smaller, lighter meal for those working during the day. Salads. Greek salad, cucumber, tomato, feta, olives. According to downshiftology, tabbouleh, bulgur, herbs, lemon, or various vegetable and legume-based salads like chickpea and eggplant salad or white bean salads. Whole grain sandwiches or wraps filled with hummus, vegetables, cheese like halloumi, or lean protein like chicken or tuna. Leftovers from a hearty dinner, such as stew, can be a great option for lunch, notes Mediterranean Living. Soups. Lentil soup, bean soup, or other vegetable soups can be nutritious and filling choices. Dinner is usually a smaller meal compared to lunch. Fish or poultry with vegetables. Grilled fish or chicken, seasoned with herbs and spices, served with roasted or sautéed vegetables like zucchini, eggplant, or broccoli. Legume-based dishes. Dishes featuring lentils, chickpeas, or beans, either as a main course or a side, like Greek baked beans, gigantes plaki, or lentil soup. Pasta or grains with vegetables. Whole grain pasta with fresh vegetables and olive oil, or dishes like orzo with vegetables. Small portions of meat. Occasionally, a smaller portion of lean meat like lamb or chicken can be included, according to downshiftology. Stews or tagines, flavorful slow-cooked dishes with meat and vegetables like a chicken tagine. In addition to the main meals, the Mediterranean diet often includes snacks, fresh fruit, nuts, seeds, olives, or vegetables with hummus. Wine. Drinking wine in moderation and with meals is a traditional aspect of the Mediterranean diet. The key to Mediterranean meals is to focus on whole, unprocessed ingredients, emphasize plant-based foods, use healthy fats like olive oil, and flavor your food with herbs and spices, rather than excessive salt or unhealthy condiments. You're listening to Carmen Hub Radio. What are some typical Mediterranean diet dishes for dinner? Based on the principles of the Mediterranean diet, here are some typical dinner dishes, emphasizing vegetables, legumes, whole grains, healthy fats, and lean protein sources. Fish and seafood dishes. Baked cod with tomatoes, herbs and crispy crumbs. A flavorful and healthy option, combining lean white fish with cherry tomatoes and a pesto crumb. Sheet pan salmon with melting leeks. Features panko-crusted salmon roasted alongside tender leeks. Shrimp scampi. A simple one-pan dish with shrimp in a garlic and white wine sauce. Tomato poached cod with fresh herbs. A quick and easy dish where cod is poached in a flavorful tomato and herb sauce. Mediterranean fish stew. A hearty stew featuring white fish fillets, king prawns, and vegetables in a rich tomato sauce. Baked halibut. Halibut fillets baked with tomato, onion, olives, capers, and olive oil. Chicken dishes. Greek sheet pan. Chicken. Chicken thighs roasted with vegetables like potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and cherry tomatoes. Mediterranean chicken, Stir-fry with vegetables. A quick stir-fry combining chicken with spinach, tomatoes, and feta. Chicken piccata. Pan-fried chicken breasts simmered in a lemon butter sauce with capers, according to Downshiftology. Lighter chicken cacciatore. A healthy take on the Italian classic, with lean chicken breasts and a rich herby tomato sauce. One-pot chicken with farro. A hearty dish with rich chicken thighs and nutty farro seasoned with cumin, saffron, and oregano. Herb roasted chicken with vegetables and white beans. Roasted chicken served with a medley of vegetables and beans. Vegetarian and plant-forward dishes. Lentil soup. A hearty and filling soup, often made with red lentils, vegetables, and spices. Pasta e fagioli. A vegan recipe featuring pasta and beans with kale, carrots, celery, and tomatoes cooked in olive oil. Caponata. A Sicilian dish of eggplant, tomatoes, raisins, capers, and pine nuts, often served with toasted bread. Mediterranean quinoa bowls with roasted red pepper sauce. Quinoa bowls topped with roasted vegetables, chickpeas, and a flavorful red pepper sauce. Spaghetti squash nests with kale, white beans and mushrooms, roasted mushrooms, white beans, and kale stuffed into spaghetti squash rings. Roasted vegetable barley. Roasted vegetables and barley tossed in a light dressing. Chickpea curry. Chickpeas and vegetables in a flavorful, often coconut milk-based curry.